guys, welcome back to my channel. It is the end of the day but the start of my vlog. I am actually starting the vlog at dinner time. I'm very excited for this video. If you've read by the title, I've actually done quite a few of these videos on my channel since lockdown. So if you've been around since that time, these videos are honestly some of my favorite videos because I love looking at recipes from YouTube videos or reels, and that's basically how I have learned to cook as well. Ever since we've moved into this house, obviously, my previous house where I stayed with my family, we had a cook, so our meals were sorted. But here we don't have a cook, and I have house help who helps me like chop vegetables and all of that, but I essentially like cook for myself and sometimes Addy, and Addy will cook for me. So that's what we've been doing since the time we've moved in here, and that means that I have been saving up a lot of recipes from either YouTube pages or from reels. My whole algorithm is just recipes. Since the wedding, we've actually been eating all types of rubbish, and that's why these recipes are not healthy. Let me put a disclaimer. Since March of last year till December, I was on a diet, so I was eating very healthy food, and that's why I've gone a little crazy. I'm gonna start eating healthy after I finish shooting this video. So I'm doing all the recipes that I have enjoyed eating and what we've made the most amount of times in this house, and that's why I'm gonna share it with you. Welcome to the kitchen. Tonight on the menu, we're making pasta, but it is a creamy garlic and chili oil pasta, which honestly, I've never had that combo, like Asian flavors mixed with Italian flavors, but spoiler, it is so good. I want to give you a disclaimer before we get into the recipes. Sometimes I follow the recipe to the T and sometimes I don't. I'm also not very big on measuring everything. I know I should, but I kind of have like an intuitive, taste things as you go kind of a thing. But anyway, I will link all the recipes in the description so you can check and try it out for yourself. But let's get started. Ingredients we need for tonight are pasta. I'm going for durum wheat spaghetti, sliced cheese and diced cheese, onions, garlic, chili oil, soy sauce, dried oregano and chili flakes. The recipe also says hoisin sauce. I don't have that, and the recipe works fine without it, so you don't need it. And that's about it. Step number 1, let's boil the pasta. So I'm just going to wait for the pasta to boil because I need the pasta water to make my sauce. Oh, we also need fresh cream. Sorry, forgot about that.
I think एक बहुत है.
एक almost खत्म हो गया है. So maybe the second one is better. And we need butter. How cute is my butter? Oh, अंदर थोड़ा aesthetics खराब. ऐसे क्यों है? अंदर थोड़ा खराब हो गया है. Let me fix that.
पूरा melted है. Please don't.
I don't think we should.
Please don't.
I think we should just leave it like that. But बाहर से तो अच्छा लग रहा है. Who knows अंदर क्या है? Except everyone now. Okay, patila time. Pouring the oil. I'm actually looking for something like dumb fingerless gloves still here because I get so much chatka from all this splatter. Let the oil heat up a little bit. Addy has told me that the onion quantity is very less. We've done 1 onion and like 5 or 6 cloves
of garlic.
मैंने एक बार cloves में पूरा वो कर दिया था ना, garlic. मतलब मुझे लगा था clove means full garlic. ये मुझे YouTube पे ही सीखने मिला था. But anyway. I've just added the garlic. I think our pasta is almost done, but I'm going to add the chili oil now. I feel like if you don't like onion or the taste of onion, you might not like this because this is very strong. Like the whole recipe is about it being like with caramelized onions. Next up, soy sauce. 1 tablespoon I think is enough. A little more. Same time पे बोला हमने. Little more because we want that flavor.
Yes.
And then we are going to do fresh cream. Fresh cream makes disturbing noises. बस.
Ew.
देखा मैंने जैसे ही बोला.
I think बस कर यार वो जान नहीं
It's the cream, guys.
Just मेहनत देख लो इसकी कितनी.
This is where it starts getting real. Now we're going to add some pasta water to this, and then we'll also add cheese, so it'll start getting thicker. But this looks nice. Now we've got the pasta water. Obviously, because we've added olive oil and salt while the pasta was boiling, it's not sticky now when it's come out of the water. And the water that we have is quite starchy. So when you add it to this, the consistency of the sauce is great. This much is fine. And then we'll do cheese once we mix all of it together. We are going to do 2 slices of cheese because we are not afraid of anyone. What is fat and what is unhealthy, we don't know. Ooh, I actually haven't added seasoning, so I'm going to do that first. We need to put salt, which is in the masala dabba ka gaya.
ये रहा मसाला डब्बा.
Done. Now we need to mix. I feel like और sauce चाहिए ना? Pasta water डालूं और? So I'm gonna add more pasta water because I want more sauce. I feel like once I add pasta ये पूरा सूख जाएगा तो मुझे और sauce चाहिए. Adding cheese. Mix. I'm also cooking on very low heat because I like to let the sauce cook very slowly. Have to quickly mix it. Yeah, cheese, more cheese.
Of course.
Just adding some diced cheese on top. A little more seasoning. Addy has just tasted it.
I'm thinking मैं इसी में से खड़े-खड़े खत्म कर सकता हूँ सारा इतना अच्छा है.
We were just checking to see अगर नमक सही है, but he's like,
Wow.
oh my god.
Good job.
Actually, इससे ही खाने का मन कर रहा है.
है ना वही ऐसी वाइब नहीं आ रही है खड़े-खड़े बस खाते रहो दो बाइट.
So good. This is the finished result. I'm so excited to have a bowl of pasta. This is actually very nice, like such a nice recipe. 10 on 10.
11 out of 10.
Good night. Welcome back to the kitchen. It is lunchtime now and I am making one of my favorite dishes. I am obsessed with bhindi, and so when I came to this house, I had to learn what recipe I want to make, and the easiest one I could find is bhindi masala, which if you're a chatpata person like me, you're going to love this. So what we need to do is obviously gather our ingredients. We need bindi, tomato, onion, lemon, coriander and garlic. I am making it for only me. This is 1 person quantity that I'm mentioning. If you want to double it, obviously you can double the ingredients based on how many other people you're making it for. So step 1, we are going to chop the bhindi. Once you cut the top of the bhindi, then just make a slit so that it catches all the masala. I am going to take a bowl and make a mixture of the masala. So I'm adding salt, red chili powder, haldi, dhania powder, jeera powder, and garam masala. I'm also adding amchur, which is like a dry mango powder, and this is going to be the mix that I am going to put the bhindi in once it's done frying. I am pouring in the oil to fry the bindi. Obviously, you can do it in any order. I am frying the bindi first, then putting the masala on top of it, and then I'm going to cook it once again once the tomato, onion, everything is done. If you want, you can put the bindi in the masala first and then fry it also. And there is going to be a lot of splatter of oil, which I am terrified of. So I'm going to run out once I do this. I've got so much chatka. Adi. My hero. I'm going to start with the onions.
भिंडी को okra कहते हैं.
Yeah.
हमें लेडी फिंगर क्यों सिखाया था बचपन में?
Both, I think. Okay, let's do garlic. इसको थोड़ा cook down होने दो फिर टमाटर. Next is tomato. धनिया also. इसी में अंडा भी डाल सकते हैं. Next, I'm adding the bindi and all the masala that's in this bowl we want to scrape off. The last step is lemon, which is going to add and bring all the chatpataness together. Bindi is ready. Time to get this out. It's not looking very presentable. It's quite messy. Now that the bindi is ready, it's time to make the perfect plate of food. You can't see, but that's my papad in there. And this is my perfect meal. Dal looks a little runny. I've got a char on top. I'm just going to mix it. I actually love a lot of dal in my rice. So I'm going to mix all of this. This is too good, guys. It's dinner time. I'm in my pajamas and I'm very excited because I'm making my favorite meal of the moment, which is chili peanut noodles, and so many of you have asked me for this recipe. I think this is the last recipe for this video because I feel like it's already very long. So let's get to the point. I think chicken is very optional. What I use with this recipe is the prosuma momos. What you can do is just pan fry it and then add water, steam it, and it's really nice with noodles. You can just have it plain without any chicken. You can also shred chicken, like boil chicken, shred it and then add it in the noodles. It mixes really well. Then for noodles, I love these noodles. This is the Jwapa rice noodles, which is gluten free. I love these because of the consistency that the noodles have. You basically need rice noodles, prosuma momos, garlic and spring onions, chili oil, Thai paste, coconut milk, dark soy sauce, peanut butter. If you don't like peanut butter, switch this off. Bye bye. But you need peanut butter, little lemon on top, and salt. Usually these are like staple ingredients in my kitchen, so for me it's like it's always there. Now we've already pan fried the momos and steamed it a little bit. This is what they look like. I think they look fab. I'm going to remove it and keep it on the side. This is honestly the most perfect I've ever made them, and I don't know how it's happened today, but otherwise usually they all break and get soggy, but this, I'm going to boil the noodles and I'm going to start preparing the sauce. Starting with garlic in the oil. I'm also adding green onions now only because I don't like the raw feeling. First, I'm going to add the red Thai paste. Again, depends on how spicy you want it. Oh my god, I feel like it was other. We have the red paste and peanut butter. I actually add a lot of peanut butter because it gives a really nice flavor. So 1 big spoon of peanut butter. Mix both of these.
Again.
Noodle pak chuka hai. To the peanut butter and red chilli, I'm going to add soy sauce. And I honestly love to cook this on a very slow speed because I don't want to rush. Like if you cook it on a high flame, you'll have to really rush the steps and avoid burning the sauce. So I honestly just cook it on a very slow speed. That way I can mix everything nicely and get the right consistency also. Next I'm adding coconut milk. So just mix the whole paste till it's all even. Smell aa raha hai? Of peanut butter. The reason I'm making this only for me is because Addy does not like peanut butter and he's honestly, because of that, missing out on life. Okay, I'm gonna add chili oil. Forgot about that. I think everything else is done. Chili oil and then the noodles. Chili oil and salt. Thick rice noodle water. I'm going to add 2 spoons of this, and then before you add the noodles in, just taste it once. If not, you can just make a few adjustments and then add the noodles in. And if you're doing shredded chicken instead of the momos, this is when you add the chicken in. It's too good. I am just going to pick up my noodles directly from that and pour it into this. And the noodles are ready. Let's plate it now. Adding the momos. My chili oil is almost over. And there we have the finished meal. Oh my god, I'm so excited. The lemon, don't forget the lemon. It's a very important step.
कैसा लग रहा है फिर?